Picture 800 villagers in Guadalcanal in 1945, wearing goggles made from coconut shells, as they smash sweet potatoes onto bamboo control panels because some idiot Marine told them pressing buttons made the metal birds vomit spam. And you LAP that shit up like TikTok asthma. Cargo cults weren't primitive tribes practicing magic. They were the world's first Karens demanding to speak to heaven's manager, John Frum, the mythical American soldier these morons worshipped. Probably Private Dick Johnson from Ohio, who traded 3 Hershey bars for some very enthusiastic cultural exchange behind a Quonset hut. What? You think your Amazon Prime addiction is new? These boneheads didn't just pray, they built full-scale bamboo airports with radio towers made of vines, runway lights from flaming coconuts, and air traffic controllers waving torches. Sound familiar? Open your window. Those idiots carrying ritualistic cardboard rectangles chanting for DoorDash. Evolution is a myth. You might be wondering how bamboo radios ordered more sea rations than a McDonald's app. Simple. World War II soldiers practicing psychological operations, military jargon for the oldest con on earth. Let some peasant see you flick a Zippo, then declare it the breath of the gods. 6 weeks later, they're sacrificing pigs to your Instagram while you pillage through the islands. Oh, and that sacred Pepsi ritual you see in Papua New Guinea. Directly inspired by GIs who couldn't function without artificial diabetes in a can. Modern parallel. ISIS posting decapitation videos on Telegram were all just cavemen demanding attention from bigger cavemen in data centers. My ex-wife Karen, may her Peloton rust in hell, once spent 3 hours arguing with Alexa about turmeric latte delivery. She'd have FIT right in with the Tanna Island boys dance raving for decades, hoping to summon John Frum's ghost on PBY Catalina equipped demigod shipping. Their holy text, the Sears catalog, airdropped so soldiers could wipe their asses with it. Imagine praying to a torn page of women's underwear. Support bras like it's the goddamn Rosetta Stone. And now look at us tapping hexagons for Uber Eats as if we're not just repeating history with extra steps and a lower credit score. Witness a Melanesian priest wearing salvaged pilot headphones made from chicken wire screaming into a hollowed-out papaya. That's you hovering over the track package button at 3 a.m. while the Chinese sweatshop making your mandolin-shaped ice cube tray catches fire. But the real kicker, these cargo nut jobs somehow outsmarted Ivy League economists. When American planes stopped coming, their shaman said, just build more radio towers from leaves. By their warped logic, enough bamboo microphones would force reality to deliver sheet metal messiahs. That's your crypto phase when you thought Dogecoin would pay off student loans because Elon Musk tweeted a meme. You're all scratching pentagrams into runways trying to summon the algorithm's generosity. Meanwhile, I'm watching some yokel in 2024 constructing a shrine to Jeff Bezos within Wi-Fi range. His divine offering, a dead Kindle wrapped in prime tape. Between these nutcases and your dopamine-starved panic clicking, humanity peaked when Rockefeller sold snake oil. At least when Bishop Patterson got turned into soup in the Solomon Islands, he had the decency to scream some last words. Your descendants will whisper 2-day shipping. Was 2-day shipping. As they fling Motorola walkie-talkies into bonfires waiting for Elon's rockets to bring back the glow. Mark my words, in 40 years some idiot will replicate this exact scenario by worshipping autonomous drones while performing ritual 5-star reviews to appease the motherboard. Find me one difference between a tick-tard howling at trending sounds versus a cannibal priest conducting culinary adventures with his rivals. You can't. You hear choppers in the sky. That's them, beating incoming helicopters with clubs for not dispensing cargo properly. Soon they'll graduate to weaponizing Shopify stores. Think I'm joking? Go check your mailbox for salvation disguised as junk mail. I'll be finding another ex-wife to ask who was smarter about faith, her yoga instructor or the village elder who scheduled his final date with a machete. Crush the microphone. The ultimate spiritual upgrade. Primitive warriors watching B-29s vomit Hershey bars and cigarettes from the sky went full tick-tock philosopher overnight. These propeller messiahs turned the concept of supply and demand into village-wide pyramid schemes. While New York stockbrokers played monopoly with real railroads, islanders sacrificed pigs to make the metal birds return with radio parts. Why bother inventing trigonometry when you could build bamboo control towers wired to coconuts tied with Vine Ethernet cables? Take the John Frum movement, not a failed disco singer, but a messiah constructed from GI gossip and spam-induced hallucinations. Natives witnessed scrawny teenage privates summoning soap and jeeps with hand signals. Conclusion: obviously, these pale wizards had mastered interdimensional Costco portals. Soon villages conducted military drills with bamboo rifles marching in sync to attract cargo Christs. How's this different from Silicon Valley, bros sacrificing virgins to venture capitalists during product launches? At least the tribes had better uniforms. The U.S. military inadvertently created history's first international welfare program wrapped in bacon. Islands shifted from subsistence farming to praying to the great commissary in the sky. Why plant yams when Neptune's angels dropped canned peaches? Temporary abundance created cult math. One ritual dance equals 3,000 cases of instant coffee. Entire economies melted like chocolate bars in a foxhole when Uncle Sam packed up and left them strung out on mechanical salvation. The original influencer audience ghosted when the content well ran dry. Melanesian cargo rituals peaked with complex airport mock-ups Grass-8 with leaf propellers, because obviously the gods were sticklers for parking accuracy. Priests barked nonsense into hollowed papayas believing English was just throat sounds mixed with static. Modern parallel: Elon Musk fanboys blasting Tesla coil symphonies toward Mars, while Venmoing Dogecoin to Shotwell's PA. Humanity's operating system runs on two codes: invent miraculous technology, immediately worship it as wizardry. My cousin Vinny tried replicating this in Queens by bowing to Amazon delivery vans. Left packages of Funko Pops under his fire escape as recharging stations for Jeff Bezos. Relatable: the cargo cult genius wasn't their faith but their timing. Most religions wait centuries for miracles they got overnight freight. Virgin Mary apparitions. Weak. Try P-38 Lightnings descending with crates of Lucky Strikes. Jesus upgraded to a multi-role tactical deity. But here's the toxin in the Kool-Aid: battery acid. When the sea rations stopped, they doubled down. Their descendants still guard bamboo radar towers near abandoned runways, shouting modified inversations from WWII phrasebooks at passing jets. Translate their chants: 5-star rating, please clap. Meanwhile, your Uber Eats driver face is proof we haven't evolved beyond carving Pantene bottles into ritual headdresses while groveling to the cloud gods for almond milk lattes. Next pandemic, you'll revert to dancing around fire bonfires, sacrificing Roombas to summon divine in Stackart. Program loyalty has become voodoo with worse customer service. Crisis hits. Suddenly, we're all building internet cafes in the woods to transmit prayers through Wi-Fi. When the satellites finally crash, future archaeologists will find your phone still blinking. Please deliver salvation, leave by door. Your pinecone altars already look like Amazon hub lockers. Check out this anthropological dumpster fire. These islanders didn't just cobble together bamboo radios. They Mac-jivered coconut husks into divine frequency decoders. Picture shoving a Dunkin' Donuts coconut water shell against your skull while some lunatic wires it to a papaya, convinced they'll intercept General MacArthur's ghost ordering a code red. Their telecom strategy had all the precision of a horoscope written by a drunk intern. Then stroll into 2021, watching crypto bros deep fry RTX 3090 in homemade kilns, screaming diamond hands at a primate JPEG. Our only upgrade. We've weaponized wishful thinking into SA-S subscriptions. Modern visionaries swapped grass skirts for all birds, yet kept the script, torching rare earth minerals to summon imaginary fortunes like Minecraft warlocks. Tribes incinerated yam stockpiles to attract cargo planes. You yeeted your 401k into Shiba Inu tokens because a guy in a Guy Fieri shirt screeched to the moon on Twitch. Same panic, new algorithms. Their shamans pounded drums mimicking propeller rhythms. Your Elon stands F5 Twitter like lab rats expecting dopamine pellets disguised as Cybertruck leaks. Never forget, every Dogecoin rally is tribal rain dance repackaged with Elon Musk reaction gifs. Enter the Bamboo Broadway review of 59 entire villages reconstructing air traffic towers from WWII puddle blueprints, radioing phantom pilots about 5-star gratitude drops. At least they understood customer service. Flash to today's NFT visionaries, auctioning MS Paint doodles as digital assets, with the self-awareness of Kanai interviewing himself. Islanders used biodegradable delusions. Your Bored Ape collection is just climate collapse with more smugness. Universal glitch, believing manic repetition breeds miracles. Tribes polished ghost runways daily, praying some Cessna would applaud their hustle. Sound like your LinkedIn feed. Crypto cultists still gargle, trust the process, while trading down payments for AI-generated walrus NFTs. The real cargo wasn't spam or blockchain. It's humanity's inability to learn that doing dumb shit louder just makes you the mascot of dumb shit. Nostalgia escalation. Post-war cargo cults built mud planes, thinking size equals loyalty. Your generation's version. Dropping rent money on blockbuster NFT rental passes like Carol effing Baskin hoarding tigers. Innovation flatlined. Desperation cranked to 90-day fiancé levels. We once sacrificed goats to volcanoes. Now you algorithmically grovel for TikTok algorithms using Asmer thirst traps. Those breadfruit radio operators hissing static into fruit carcasses. Great-great-granddads to crypto influencers hosting Twitter spaces where 10,000 sycophants scream, "We breaking the matrix," as their portfolios implode like a bidding war for Fire Festival sandwiches. Shared ancestral trait. One communal brain cell passed around like a vape pen at a Coachella afterparty. Peak delusion. Tribes conducting emergency drills for supply drops extinct since dial-up. Modern kin. Crypto Twitter screeching bottom in. During every 3% dip since Bitcoin's MySpace era, each dead cat bounce hailed as adoption rather than Ponzi puberty. Human psychosis isn't hope, it's Olympic tier copium. Why abandon the Bamboo IPO when you can add a VR headset and rebrand as meta pioneers? Failure as aesthetic. Islanders monsoon torchlit runways like Burning Man for PTSD-riddled ghosts. Parallel. GME bagholders hugging plushy apes outside dead malls cosplaying as revolutionaries between shifts. Both mistake martyrdom for meaning, like protesting a tsunami with interpretive dance while wearing Crocs made of VC pitch decks. Meanwhile, NASA confirms the ISS now detects perpetual crypto anxiety as directional white noise. Imagine, entire asset classes collapsing because some Discord mod missed the exit ramp on a Meerkat NFT. Our ancestors feared angry gods. We fear missing the next big thing trademark, which is always, inevitably, just old stupid things wearing crypto's skin. Engineers of faith chiseled Miracle F-22 from Banyan corpses. First-class ticket aisle seats for their Boeing Jesus. Sacred aerodynamics. A trapezoid with palm frond propellers incapable of knife-fighting an origami swan. The logistics Messiah's divine manifest. A 500-pound paperweight shipping precisely jack shit for 3 decades aviation's answer to using a Tamagotchi as a pacemaker. Sustainability kings. Modern startups could never. Silicon Valley burns $40 million in VC fuel to birth Juicero 2. 0. Botana Island maxed eco-terrorism. Zero carbon footprint while jerry-rigging a deity portal from Depression-era prayer and termite buffets. Elon Musk-scented models sobbing over Cybertruck delays. Try praying to a plywood C-47 while coconut oil drips into your eyes like God's own WD-40. Relevance achieved. Rituals peaked at operational Disney. Grass control towers directing pigeon traffic. Cockpit bamboo levers yanked by naked elders howling flight manuals backward. Sacred pre-flight checks. stabbing ceremonial pigs so Boeing-chan notices their devotion. Blue Origin's champagne pops post-launch. Amateur hour. Real pioneers smear themselves in sacrificial mud while singing sea shanties to a radio that died when woolly mammoths still roamed Ohio. Bamboozle economics. Communal delusion converted bamboo into landing gear and cryptocurrency. Those 5-century-old cargo bonds they carved. OG NFT, non-fungible trash. Verified authenticity by the blockchain of, trust me bro, the sky gods are totally gonna Venmo us Hellcats. Modern equivalent. Spend 3 ETH on a JPEG of a bankrupt monkey while convincing your parents it's diversifying. Generational grift never dies, it just rebrands. The divine mic drop. When U.S. Navy anthropologists rolled through in the 90s offering free actual medicine, cult leaders scoffed. Why downgrade to ibuprofen when faith healing via pressing a bamboo stethoscope to a photo of FDR cures sepsis? Strategy meeting minutes leaked. Let the normies have penicillin. We've conceptualized aspirin using half a coconut and Morse code blinking. Disruptive innovation. Worship's final form. Replicating literal dogfight acoustics. 10 men hummed engine tinnitus into hollowed gourds while ground crews shook palm trees to simulate engine failure turbulence. Greatest live-action role play since my ex-wife Karen's stage day, wellness retreat, in our garage with kaleidoscopes and a defibrillator from eBay. Both ended the same. Zero salvation, maximum creditors. Survival of the unfittest. 30 years of runway raves for ghost pilots left them malnourished but spiritually jacked. How? By reinventing austerity as punk rock minimalism, sucking nutrition from hype like ticks on a dead dog. Millennials invented quiet quitting. These legends pioneered loud not quitting while eating bark stew seasoned with radar dish scrapings. Hustle culture ancestors. The Vatican-level heresy. When true believers blamed crashes on poor pilot etiquette. Surviving elders decreed. John Frum's geese ain't landing 'cause y'all forgot mandatory grass skirt dress codes during takeoff protocols. A modern translation. Your ICO flopped because your white paper used Comic Sans, not because it's backed by imaginary isotopes from Narnia's stock exchange. Check the vibes, bro. Epilogue. Today's John Frum International Airport flaunts runway torches lit by confused Norwegian backpackers. Woolworth's Santa still watches TikTok thirst traps inside a bamboo iPhone 15 replica, while Frum stands slide into Lockheed Martin's DMs begging for sponsorship. Cycle of idiocy, upgraded. Humanity's entire legacy is just simping harder for the same sugar daddies wearing algorithm-filtered skin suits. Gear up, meatbags. The copium tanks are infinite. So here's the punchline you chucklefucks ignore. Your phone isn't a portal to enlightenment any more than bamboo headsets summon B-17. Tana tribesmen worshipped aluminum birds delivering spam. You bow to glass rectangles delivering dopamine. Same ritual, snazzier packaging. Their cargo sirens came draped in army surplus. Yours arrive in Patagonia vests pitching blockchain salvation like it's Groupon for Ascension. Real talk. You're manifesting abundance. Malarkey is just prayer with worse hashtags. Islanders dance to lure planes. You, vibe check, LinkedIn for venture capital like a psychic panhandler. Both assume cosmic customer service gives a shit about your sacred intentions. A spoiler. The universe has the empathy of a Walmart self-checkout machine. John Frum didn't bring cargo. Zuckerberg won't bring metaverse nirvana, just upgraded virtual handcuffs. Observe the upgraded delusion matrix. Tana elders decoded plane schedules into prophecy. You dissect iOS updates like Nostradamus scrying App Store hieroglyphics. 5G tribulation. Edge-to-edge display rapture. Karen from accounting belts affirmations into her AirPod mic like a shaman shouting at cumulus clouds. Newsflash. iCloud storage won't save you from being compost in 80 years. Neither tribe learns, just reskins the farce with proprietary charging cables. The unholy bridge. Delayed gratification as spiritual Stockholm syndrome. Islanders starved for divine Hickory Farms parachutes. You tolerate two-factor authentication for algorithmically tailored ads. Both cults get swindled by invisible middlemen. They called it Frum, you call it the Fed. A circumcision, mandatory firmware updates, communion wafers, QR code loyalty points. You're just paying monthly dues in a franchise of denial. Witness peak absurdity. Cargo cultists collected plane crash shrapnel as holy relics. You hoard rare NFTs of apathetic cartoon monkeys. Economic theory, still witchcraft. Their chief wore military ribbons. Elon grifts Mars timeshares with less evidence than a Bigfoot timeshare presentation. Progress. Now we hallucinate scarcity digitally instead of eating coconut futures during monsoon season. Final autopsy report. Humanity's operating system never evolved. Just swapped out the desktop wallpaper. Tana carved runway torches. You light Instagram reels praying for clout manna. Both religions run on the same faulty code. The desperate arithmetic where hope plus ignorance equals free shit. But here's the algorithm you meat sacks evade. Nobody's flying in to fix this. No fatherly admiral. No messiah in Air Jordans. Just the cold void giggling while you reload the App Store for the 10th time today. Keep mashing that refresh button, pilgrim. Maybe heaven's just buffering.